My child, I know your silence has become heavier than your words. I know there are things you have wanted to say but kept locked inside your heart. I have seen the messages you never sent, the prayers you whispered through tears, and the nights when you wondered if the person you love has forgotten you. You have asked me again and again, Jesus, are you still working, even when everything feels quiet? I hear every question. I have never turned away from your voice, and I have never stopped moving on your behalf. Your silence does not mean I have abandoned you. Sometimes silence is where I prepare miracles that cannot grow in noise. You think nothing is happening because you cannot see what I am doing. But I see every hidden moment. I see every softened heart. I see every lesson being learned. I see every door that is quietly opening while you are waiting. You have called this person your soulmate because your heart feels deeply connected to them. I know the love you carry. I know the hope you still protect. But I want you to remember something important. Your peace has never depended on another person. Your identity has never depended on whether someone chooses you today or tomorrow. Your worth has always come from me. Even now, I am working in ways you cannot imagine. The silence between you has not escaped my attention. The distance has not erased my ability to restore what is broken. I am able to reach places that your words never could. I can touch hearts that seem impossible to change. You may remember what was written in Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." Those words were not written only for easy seasons. They were written for moments exactly like this, when you cannot understand why things have unfolded the way they have. Trust me even when you cannot see the next step. I already know where this road leads. I know you have wondered if your silence has pushed this person away forever. I know you replay conversations in your mind, wishing you had spoken differently. But do not let regret become the loudest voice in your life. I am greater than missed opportunities. I am greater than confusion. I am greater than human timing. There are moments when silence awakens people in unexpected ways. Sometimes the absence of your voice causes someone to recognize the value of your presence. Sometimes what feels like the end becomes the beginning of a deeper understanding. I am able to use even quiet seasons to reveal truth. Do not rush ahead of me because of fear. Do not chase what I have asked you to place in my hands. Love should never force you to abandon the peace I have placed inside your heart. If someone is meant to walk beside you according to my perfect plan, I know exactly how to bring every step together. Take a breath with me right now. Let your shoulders relax. Release the pressure you have been carrying. You do not have to solve everything today. You do not have to force every answer. Just breathe, and remember that I am still with you. I have not left your side for a single moment. My child, there is something I want you to understand. While you have been waiting for someone else to make a move, I have been shaping you into someone stronger, kinder, wiser, and closer to me. Growth often happens quietly. Healing often happens before restoration becomes visible. I never waste your waiting. Perhaps the person on your heart is wrestling with thoughts they never expected. Perhaps they are realizing what your silence has revealed. Perhaps they are facing truths they avoided for a long time. I know every detail, even the ones hidden from you. You do not need to carry the burden of knowing everything because I already do. If they take a step toward you, let it be built on honesty, respect, and genuine love. If they reach out, answer with wisdom instead of fear. And if the path unfolds differently than you expected, remember that I never remove something good without preparing something greater according to my perfect will. You may remember what was written in Romans 8 verse 28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Notice those words carefully. It says all things. Not only the joyful moments. Not only the victories. Even the waiting. Even the confusion. Even the silence. I am able to weave every piece together into something beautiful. Do not let anxiety write the story that only I can finish. Do not believe every fearful thought that enters your mind. My truth is stronger than your fears. My promises are more dependable than your emotions. I have never failed those who place their trust in me. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are deeply loved. Every tear you have cried has been seen. Every prayer has reached my heart. Every lonely night has been counted. I have been beside you through every chapter, even when you felt alone. Keep your heart soft, but keep your eyes on me first. When your focus stays on my love, you will not be shaken so easily by changing circumstances. Human hearts may struggle, but my faithfulness never changes. You may also remember what was written in Isaiah 41 verse 10, "Fear not, for I am with you, be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." My child, there is something I want you to understand before your heart rushes ahead of my timing. What you are calling silence is not empty. It is full of moments you cannot see. While you have been wondering whether this person has forgotten you, there have been thoughts growing inside them that they cannot ignore anymore. I know every conversation they have had with themselves. I know every time your name quietly crossed their mind. I know every moment they tried to convince themselves that they no longer cared, only to discover that the feeling never truly left. You have asked me why I allowed this distance. You thought I was keeping you from your blessing, but I was protecting both of your hearts from a future that was not yet ready. Some things must be healed before they can be held. Some hearts must be humbled before they can truly love. I never delay because I enjoy watching you wait. I delay because I can see tomorrow while you can only see today. Listen closely, my child, because this is important. Do not mistake quietness for absence. The deepest work I do is often invisible. Seeds grow underground long before anyone celebrates the harvest. Your life is no different. While you have been looking for visible signs, I have been changing invisible places that will shape everything that comes next. There are questions forming inside the one you keep praying for. Questions they never expected to ask. They have begun to notice the space your silence created. They have begun to realize that your absence feels different than they imagined. What once seemed easy to ignore has become difficult to forget. But I do not want your heart to become trapped by curiosity. Do not spend your days trying to guess every thought they are thinking. That is not where your peace lives. Your peace lives in knowing that I hold every answer, even the ones you have not received yet. Sometimes you believe that if you could just see one message, hear one phone call, receive one explanation, then everything inside you would finally rest. But my child, lasting peace never comes from another person's words. It comes from my presence. If you build your hope on people alone, your emotions will rise and fall with every silence. Build your hope on me, and you will stand firm no matter what tomorrow brings. There are moments when love reaches a crossroads. One road continues in fear. The other chooses courage. I see someone standing near that decision even now. I know what is happening inside a heart you cannot see. I know the battle between pride and honesty. I know the struggle between running away and finally facing the truth. Remember what was written in Psalm 46 verse 10, "Be still, and know that I am God." Sometimes being still is the hardest act of faith. Your heart wants to move. Your mind wants answers. Your emotions want certainty. But I ask you to remain close to me because I am doing what only I can do. There is a reason I have not allowed every door to open all at once. If everything happened before your heart was ready, you would carry old wounds into a new beginning. I love you too much to let that happen. My child, let me ask you something. If the person you love appeared before you today, would your heart be full of peace, or would it still be carrying fear, insecurity, and unanswered pain? Think about that honestly. I do not ask this to condemn you. I ask because I desire something greater than a happy moment. I desire lasting peace inside you. Many people chase relationships while ignoring the condition of their own hearts. But I have been healing yours quietly. The tears you thought were only signs of heartbreak have also been washing away fear, dependence, and old pain. Healing is not always comfortable, but it is always worth it. There will come a moment when what seems impossible suddenly begins to move. It may surprise you. It may happen differently than you imagined. You may even wonder why everything changed so quickly after so much silence. But I will remind you that I have been working all along. Do not be afraid if the next chapter looks unexpected. I often answer prayers in ways that protect you better than your own plans ever could. My child, guard your heart against bitterness. Silence has a dangerous way of inviting negative thoughts to speak louder than my truth. Do not allow disappointment to convince you that your story is over. I am still writing it. Every chapter has prepared you for the next one. Every delay has strengthened muscles inside your spirit that comfort never could. Every unanswered question has taught you to lean closer to me. One day you will look back and realize that the season you wanted to escape became the season that transformed you the most. I know you feel that something is shifting. That feeling is not always imagination. Sometimes I place a quiet expectation inside my children before they see the evidence with their own eyes. Not so they become impatient, but so they remain hopeful. Stay close to me now more than ever. Speak with me every day. Let my peace become louder than your worries. Refuse to let fear write the ending of a story that I am still unfolding. Because, my beloved child, when my timing arrives, no distance will be too great, no misunderstanding too deep, and no obstacle too strong for my hand to overcome. What I have planned will never require panic. It will arrive with my peace, my wisdom, and my perfect love. And when that moment comes, you will know beyond all doubt that I was guiding every silent step from the very beginning.